What's up, everybody? Hey, I gotta turn that down. Just making sure everything was working. You guys can still hear the tunes, right? Cool. Headphones are on. Audio's going. We got the keyboard in position for the cam. Alright, so first and foremost, I don't know why my Qt browser is wanting to not abide by my fucking screen rules. Oh, cool, never mind. Now it's doing it. Boom. Move that over. Okay. So today's stream is going to be a little chill one, like usual. We got the piss cup. It's beautiful. Drinking nice piss. Totally. There's soda in there. We got a backup soda in the event we really need some extra go-go. And today, we're just gonna try to get more of this character controller in. Okay. Now that that is there, let's now that I think about it, I'm going to need to read my other code. So we're gonna hide you. Open up Z because that's where the code is. Lovely. So we are converting other code. It's weird. I had noise canceling on. It's like throwing me off. So I did a fair bit of learning here. So if I go and press this, we got the character controller mostly in, which is interesting. I can't even like click it in it. We gotta fix that. It's kind of annoying. If you're developing a game, you want to be able to click the person and move them around. So we got this. If I were to press play here, if I walk, you can see that we're getting input. The input stuff is just being printed down here. So that is wonderful. Lovely, lovely. And we're going to need to pause that so that way we're not fucking printing constantly. And then we're gonna need to go in yeah, and we're gonna need to get rid of that. Bam. Actually, that's like no, that's not it. Okay, cool. So DD, let's just keep that in there. Okay, so part of this whole setup is for me to not only learn Vim by using it, but to also update a plugin that I'm making for itch.io. Right now, in itch.io, just for a quick little understanding, we got this bad boy right here, the CONST-INT framework. Looks like a PlayStation jewel case. And if I were to go here, and click this, is this it? Where the fuck is the YouTube link? We had a YouTube link around here. I don't remember where it's at. In the dev. Why was there spaces in between there? Alright, let's just pull this up on YouTube. Go to my channel, let's find it there. Alright, so we had this video where we just had a full-on suite of cool stuff for people to use. Inventory system, had stat counting, just very basic stuff. for the inventory at least. And then this interaction system is probably like way overly engineered, and I'm surprised it did it in 3 fucking days. But yeah, that's what a lot of caffeine can get you. Pee pee poo poo, I eat doo doo. Yep, that's popping up. So there's messages, there's AI and everything. This was the event system, which is disgusting. I don't even know if I want to make it again. Because that was even replaced with like a graphical like UI thing. I'm gonna have to do some real big research on that. But yeah, look, we even have enemy AIs and stuff. We got VHS effects, CRT effects, all this good stuff, and a custom C# API, which is no longer a thing. We're doing everything in Rust, which means everything's going straight to GDScript. So what I was doing last time when I left off was I wrote all of this bullcrap here, and multiple fields never read, but they're written to. They are written to. So we have check input. First, let's actually go into the create children giggity. So we got this bad boy. This right here just creates the head node, the camera, all the stuff it needs for like leaning and stuff. Then we just make the actual capsule you see, and we set its position. So everything's being set properly, and it's just there, which is how it should be, in my opinion. I will let the skin here get changed with time, but like right now we're sticking with the bean. And then we also have it making collisions here, so that's pretty nifty. Actually, let's verify that isn't even being made. Collision shapes visible. Let's go. We should see like a little line across the screen here. Oh, we don't. Let's double check here. Go to remote. Bam, bam. Yeah, the collision shape isn't being created. Is that even being added as a child? It is not. I left off on that. Okay, so I set the shape, but we're going to need to do self.base mutation, so that way we can actually mutate ourselves the way that the good Lord intended. And I don't even know what that fucking means. And then we're just going to add the collision. Wait. Yeah, that stuff's not even being declarative. I mean, I have the stuff up here, but it's not even being set. So I did something like that up here for the raycast. We got that working. And then, since this is these all need to be options, at least all these things here. So then we can do this thing right here. Wait, no, not that. We do this. So we just do sum, and then we get that. So let's go and now set all of those in. Self dot collision equals sum underscore call. Will that work? Oh, this needs a semicolon. Semicolon. Alright. And then we're going to need all that stuff for this. So we're going to need to set the lean pivot. Move this down so we can see everything else. Self dot lean pivot equals, I believe it's some L pivot. We gotta add that up there. There we go. So that's been set there. Then we're gonna do make sure that goes in the right spot. Self head pivot equals sum H pivot. We're going to do self.head, give ourselves some head, And we do that. And then we do self.eyes, which is the camera. Wait, no, it's not the camera. It's the thing that holds the camera. Okay. Equals sum. Oops. So L pivot, eyes, all that stuff's being created and it's being assigned down here. Wonderful. And then we got the collision, set that down there, and then we have the skin up here, right? Yeah, skin. Wonderful. So now all this stuff should still not be, it's still not there. Cool. It still says it's not being read, which we're gonna change that soon. Yeah, again, speed has never been being read here because this is just little testeroni stuff, trying to figure out rest. Cool. So let's just build this to make sure we didn't kill everything. Wait, did that make an error when I deleted it? Okay, that was weird. Alright. So all that stuff's there. Then I press play now. I should see the little... Huh? Camera's not being assigned. I should just end up doing this then. So let's yoink that out. D. B. My child. And then we're gonna add in the add child head pivot. Arlene pivot. Do I need to borrow this? Oh, first. I'm an absolute idiot. Yeah, let's try to borrow it. I think that's what that symbol means. Nope. So let's just double check this scene here. I'll get a remote. Player, it's only creating that now. What if I add this stuff here to the top? I'm sorry. Boom. And then we're gonna do Shift P to put that up there. Comment should move into place. Oh, I'm big dummy. Okay. Do P, put that under there. D, G. Probably not the solution, but made most of the errors go away. It's kind of dope, but it's not gonna work. So, So trying to assign this stuff like really broke a ton of shit. I don't know why. And paste it down there. W. And we're just gonna comment this out and just see what yappens. Press play. I probably will be able to see. Wait, no. The fuck? Okay, so what I did would not break anything. Oh, I didn't. Yeah, I did build it. Okay. Okay, so let's keep those down there. All that stuff is fine. Is it not even being called? Wow, I'm an absolute idiot. This is the first thing I deleted over here. Make children. I'm really stupid. Let's just actually add a new one in. Verify. Okay, so that's being created, and then I should be able to see now. Nope, I can't see. What the fuck? The collision shape and stuff is fine, but the other things are not being made, which is odd. So I'm gonna go back through here. We're going to build it again. And then we're going to delete you. And we're just going to... Actually, no, we don't even need to delete it. We just need to press play. And it's still not being created. Why is that? So that's not the problem. So if engine editor is an hint, let's just maybe get rid of this. Wait, what the fuck did I just delete? So no, get rid of that. Let's actually just comment it out. Whee! Okay, so now still not being made. I'm gonna reload it. Rust and Godot didn't know you could do that. Yeah. So the big brains over here at Godot Rust. Put that here. Godot Rust. These motherfrickers of geniuses have made a Rust language binding, allowing you to make Godot extensions, which sits like in between the project and the engine. So like they're project specific, but it's like an extension to the actual engine. It's pretty sick. I definitely recommend looking into it if you're into like Godot and game dev and stuff. Okay, so now this is here. I'm gonna press play. The camera is still not being made. Alright, so we're gonna do a little quick something. The best form of debugging. Print statements. Let's do Godot underscore print exclamation point. Made head stuff. Please show, damn you. And I need a semicolon. I've been writing in too much Python lately, so I just keep forgetting semicolons fucking exist. So you could convert an existing game written in GD script or C# to Rust, or is it pretty much just an add-on? You can do that too. So what I'm doing right here is I'm making a node that essentially is its own scene. So right now I'm trying to populate these things and have them just spawn in under the player with like the specific things it needs. So like I need the head pivot to be at like exactly 0, 0, but just a little bit up, or the lean pivot, and that actually I already found an error in that code, so head pivot needs to be up here. But yeah, that's you can make stuff all same thing. You can do it in like Godot or GD script or C#. You can do this, but I'm just doing it in one fancy little node that nobody even has to see the source code for. You just drop the player in, and now I have a first-person controller that has stairs and stuff. So, I don't know. I like making things as easy as possible for people. I mean, I was a tools developer for like 3 years, so it's kind of my forte. But okay, boop boop. Made head stuff. Please show, damn you. Okay, it's showing. It's there. Yeah. Yeah. Why you're not popping up? I really feel like it's fucking... I really feel like it's this stuff, man. Put this back to be only in editor. Or in-game. I'm also learning Vim as I go, so... excuse me for going through this whole entire keyboard like a monkey. Okay, what's the debug error? Script lang is null. Wonderful. Let's restart the project. Yeah, save it. Fuck it. We need a nice glass of piss for this, everybody. Cheers. Yeah. So it should not tell me made head stuff. Cool. Head stuff was not made. I press play. I cannot see stuff, but I see head stuff is being made. I see that. I literally had this working like at the beginning of the stream, and I've been doing this for like maybe 20 minutes now. Not even. Just trying to get the shit to spawn again. I think it was also when I started adding this stuff here, and I started assigning variables. Yep, piss mug, dude. Piss mug. Okay. So, it's been initialized. I'm gonna press play. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I said no go. Which that shouldn't be the case, because this stuff right here was being set the way it should be, and that's cool and all. Move this on over. Okay, so that stuff is being done. I'm getting this, so it's doing the allocation. It's adding the child. Then this gets the head added to it, because this was just added here. Head gets the eyes added to it because that was added here, and then the camera gets added to the eyes, and then this gets positioned. Only supposed to happen in game. Okay. Alright, let's actually just check the GitHub, because the source code's up, but like I don't know what the fuck I did. So let's make children. Giggity. Okay, we're gonna move you over here, and then we're gonna move you over here. Okay, so we got this. Where's make children? Okay, makes the children only whenever you're in game. So this is made, this is made, this is made. Then just start. Is it because I moved the fucking camera? So let mute cam. Okay, all this stuff is being added. I'll be right back. Any programmer would fucking know you gotta add it to the fucking object if you want it to be in there. This line was accidentally removed. If you notice, this is missing under that. So I, put that here. Oh, I forgot. When I delete stuff, it wants to take over the buffer for pasting. So we're gonna put you there. I'm a fucking dipshit. I'm such a dipshit. Okay, so now let's re-add this to the actual. Reset the stuff. So self. By the way, Luke, if you're still here, I have a potty mouth, so I sincerely apologize. Add, no, not add child. We're gonna need to set this self, lean pivot. Under self dot head pivot. Head self dot eyes. Self dot cam. Okay, equals sum. Something as simple as that, dude. Alright, so we're just gonna build it again. And we're gonna see everything. We're gonna see everything. So the function was working great. It's just, I'm a dipshit. Okay, look, we can see now. Great. And if we go in here, we have this. We also need to probably set the names of those, but we're gonna set that later. I wanna make a to-do for that, because I'm being laseroni. Okay, so let's get this off the screen, push you back to 3, go to 3. We're gonna go back here, we're gonna push you all the way to, what? Push you all the way back to 1. So we're there. Exit out of that. Alright. Add a to-do in here. Name these damn things. Alright. We chillin'. So now that we are done bragging and breaking our code, we're going to actually start implementing some stuff. So we're going to want the player to actually start moving. And we have a shit ton of functions here in GDScript. So let's go and find what's setting our velocity. I think it's the ground movement function. Handle ground physics. Okay. So in this function, we're creating a variable for current speed in the which direction, which is the velocity dot with the which direction. So that way we just know what direction we want to go. And then we have a cap. So that way we don't go faster than we need to. And then we have a control, which is this just a variable that's being able to set the velocity length by the ground deceleration. We have a drop, so it's just Quake movement code. And then we multiply this by the new speed. And we're gonna put the head bob effect in later. So it's added a new function. This is gonna be probably taking up the whole string, but fuck it. Pub function handle ground physics. And we're gonna do what's this mean? It's an F62. So let's go and do that again here. Just put in delta F64. This is 62 because I'm an idiot. Bam, bam. Okay. So first we're gonna do. Does that need to be mutated at all? Oh, so this is just being used for calculation. Okay. So we're going to let cur speed in Worcester F32. And then we're going to set this. Can I just define that up here automatically? Let's do self dot velocity. We just get just plain old get velocity, right? What's all that stuff up there broken? Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do F32. Then we do cur equals self dot base. I'm not passing in self. That's why it's not wanting to work. Okay. Mute self. Bam. Okay. We have velocity minus. Oh wait, no. Hold up. Set velocity by vector 3 dot. Can I just do that? Wait. Okay. That. Then we put in the self dot base dot get velocity, and we're doing that on, I believe, the Worcester. Self dot Worcester. I think I'm gonna have to borrow that, but we're gonna see if he yells at me. Wrong spot. Delete all this shit. Get out of here. Get on out of here. So I can do round. But there's not a fucking dot. Oh, there is a dot product. Okay. Gonna ask me to borrow it. Nope. It's not. Okay, so there's no errors there. Cool. I just needed to be more literal. Okay. So we're programming Amelia Bedelia. Let's go. Let's do this, DD. We're gonna paste this up here. And then we're just going to get rid of this. Delete that. Can I just do that? Missing type. Go. Remove this mute. I don't need to mute it? Oh, no, I don't. No, I do, because I'm gonna need to multiply against it. No, I don't. It's just reading. So, yeah, let's do that, because we're gonna have to... let's do let mute. No, we're not gonna do that. Actually, yeah, let's do it. Let mute player equals self dot base underscore mute. So we don't have to type that shit all the time. Am I getting rusty with it? Are we getting rusty? I think we're getting rusty, guys. We're not getting rusty. Alright, what's this yelling at me about? Because it's too much. Because it was mutably borrowed. But this, if I get rid of this line, we hit save. It doesn't happen. Unless I put mute in here. Can I do that? Okay. Maybe we DD and we paste this bad boy up here now. And then we just do player get velocity. Because that's us getting rusty. And then what's this now? Yeah, because it was immutably borrowed. Can I just put this little dude in front of it? No. That error's gonna pop up there now. Because it was mutably borrowed. What the fuck does that mean? Is anybody here that can give me this answer? Can I use self? Ah, shit. Cannot use self.wister because it's mutably borrowed. Use a borrowed self. Get rid of that mute, it's gonna fuck up there, right? No, it didn't. Okay. Alright, so that's fine. Okay, so all that stuff's fine. All right, cool. I was overcomplicating it. But... All right, so then we have another variable we need to set. So let add speed. Add speed till cap f32 equals speed per speed minus per speed. Damn. You gonna freak out? No, cool. I'm borrowing stuff correctly. We're getting rusty, everybody. And then if add speed to cap is greater than 0, we do var cell speed, not var. What the fuck am I talking about? Let cell speed f32 equals ground settings, ground acceleration, and do player ground settings. How am I supposed to get that out of there? We'll do this. I'm just throwing the ampersands on top of everything, just seeing if it works. Ground acceleration. No. I do this shit. Okay. We just have a fucking state machine built in here. Wonderful. So equals settings dot. What we do it up here again? Bind. Acceleration. Times air move speed. That's fucked up. That's super fucked up. What kind of mutes do we got? As mute. Damn it. Take the value out of the option. Nope. God, I hate doing these kind of if statements. Can I do... No, I'm just gonna put it inside of here. Okay. So we're getting the stuff we need. Which is awesome, but now I don't know how to convert from F64 to... Let's do F32. Is there anything on the right side that'll just say F32? Okay, so let's open up the cute browser again. Such a cute little thing. Do tab. I'm just gonna open duckduckgo.com. Alright, so we're just taking over that whole page then. Alright. Rust convert F64 to F32. Stack Overflow, let's go. See, everybody, this is what real programming kind of looks like, because I could just throw this through an LLM, but I want to fucking learn something right now, so we're doing it. Okay. Do I really just do that? Is that really all I do? Okay, so let's yeah, so we put it in little squarelies. Not squarelies, but we put it in little braces. Okay. We're gonna put that there. That's F32. Is it all I need to do? We're getting rusty, boys. Okay. So that's in there. Let's not get out of that though. We are gonna need to get deeper in here. Okay, so then we need to do acceleration speed equals a min. Doing it right, correct? Acceleration speed. Add speed till cap. You gonna kill me? I'm not dead yet. Do that. Bam. Am I dead? Immutable. Fuck. We need to set mute. Okay. Bam. Okay, so that's being assigned around there, and then we're going to do player dot set velocity v plus equals. Can I just do that? Or actually, I'm just gonna do this because this is base math shit, right? Cell speed, wish do. I am gonna have to have this be set to mute. I can't borrow data. No. Oh no. Okay. Self dot base underscore mute. Bam bam. You gonna yell at me? Oh, you are yelling at me. Okay, do I just boop, boop? Oh, do I just boop? Consider removing the borrow? What? Oh, okay. That's an actual error. I can't just do fucking math like that. Watching this makes me feel like I'm sticking to C# for now, but I'll probably experiment with this more just to learn Rust. Honestly, that's kind of the reason why I'm moving into Rust, just because I want to learn it. It's this borrow checker is kicking my ass though. I'll tell you what. Do I need to put this little dude here? But this? Nope. Okay. Do I need to make a new thing in here? Let mute WD equals self dot wishder. Remove mute, but no, we're not gonna remove the mute. We're gonna multiply it. WD. All the red lines are gone. Let's go. Alright, so now that we're out of there, I'm gonna need to stick inside of this horrible if statement here. Ooh, no. Actually, we're gonna have to rearrange some things. I don't think I need to move the bottom ones, but we're just gonna boop, boop. Oh shit, I'm an idiot. Bam bam. Okay, so this is there, that's there. Okay, so now that's in there. Awesome. So that's setting the velocity to be that. Now, while we are still inside of this air settings things, is that NeoVim? Yes, it is. It is lazy Vim. It's like I based my config off of lazy Vim. Again, I just really want to learn the Vim bindings, and I have been able to move pretty quick through it, but I still feel like a monkey with a button. like you're just like ooga booga. Can't really maneuver through it as fast as some people can. Alright, so control. Let's do let. We're not modifying control, right? Okay, so let control equals max. Let's do that. Okay, so it looks like that may just need variance. Let's do F32. max, just to keep it type safe. So let's do v because we have the v. Okay. Dot length. I like Vim bindings. You think they make it easy to think? Honestly, I agree with that, because once you know what buttons are where and like what combination does what, you're just speaking the computer's language. You're not even speaking like, oh, I'll click here. You're just like, okay, I need to go down 10 lines. And boop, boop, boop. You're done. Control is that, and then we're gonna do ground settings. Get deceleration. Oh, I need to bind. Get decel. Okay, semicolon. You hate me? You don't hate. Oh, you do hate me. Okay. But that was fine without it, right? Yeah, it was. Do I have to put this there? This fucking borrow checker is beating me. It's absolutely kicking the shit out of me. I use Rider at the moment. Dude, Rider is goated. I'll tell you right now, I got that thing installed, you know, I keep that thing on me. But I really am liking just being able to hop around, and it's so capable. And it's free. Like, I don't have to pay a subscription for it. I want AI in it, I just add a plugin. I don't know how to add a plugin. That's when I use my LLM just to manage my config for me, because I don't want to learn Lua. Cannot borrow self as mutable because it's also borrowed as immutable. Huh? Oh, so that did not even fix that error. That just broke everything. Okay. Just do that. Now it's a different error. Cannot borrow error in dereference, or cannot borrow data in dereference. Player as mutable trait. It's only memory safe because they force you to do the memory. They have no choice. Oh god, I kind of miss a garbage collector at the current moment. I thought I would never say that. Okay. This is a puzzle. It's like each fucking function is like a whole night. Self dot. I wish, man. Wait, no, I can just use player. Right? Nope, I can't. Wait, upcast mute? We'll just be like, hey, I want to mutate this. Is that what that does? Gonna yell at me because I'm trying to access this in mutable and unmutable. Oh wait, nope, that actually might work. No. Okay. Exactly what I thought. All right. Yeah, I mean, I had it working, right? We got rid of that. Isn't working. Alright, so that's fine there. Okay, so that's perfectly fine sitting like that. Okay, that's working. Cool. Maybe I just need to do let control equals F32 max. I can just put V in there, right? That's what I had before. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore at this point. V.length. Yeah, so that breaks it again too. Just because I'm accessing the velocity down here? No. No, what if I just do a Godot print down here? Will that freak out too? No, it didn't. Okay. I get these bad boys and I just like, bam, right there. You know what I mean? Doesn't matter. You know I tried this already, but like it's Alright, we may have to consult the great Claudificent. You know what I mean? Claudificent. Okay. So let's hide this down here and let's open up Claude. Damn. Okay. So what the fuck is going on here? Okay. So I have this function in Rust to handle ground physics. My Godot Rust GD extension for Godot 4.4. This line keeps giving me an error about. We're just gonna copy it. Bam, bam, bam. This only occurs if the let mute control doesn't exist. What the fuck? Let's just see what happens. See the issue you're encountering. Okay, what is the general knowledge about everything? Okay, so new velocity. Let new velocity equals. Oh. Okay. And we just set that here. You lying son of a bitch. Alright, so let's see what else is going on here. Doesn't look like it changed anything at the top. But I guarantee you, if I just copy this and I paste this in here, it's gonna work. It didn't. AI is a dipshit. Okay, let's go. We're both equally as stupid. That's wonderful. Alright. That did not work. Actually, hold up. Before we do that, let's go and copy my whole message up here. We're gonna open up a new chat and force this guy to actually think. Bam. There we go. Now it's actually trying to reason through this. That's kind of sick. The line self.baseMute is trying to mutably borrow self while you already have an immutable borrows active. Do I just not... Do I need to get... Huh? Copy the values to local. Okay, so V is there. Oh, damn. Okay, it's really like that. Kinda hate that. Go back to here. So we got the Wishdom being set there. Cool. That's being set there. Let's delete that. So WD is not being used. So I guarantee you this is not going to fix shit, but we're going to just try to copy and paste what Claude-Nificent thinks. Going to fix anything. That didn't fix the cannot borrow self as mutable. It's like anytime I ask AI a question about Rust, it gets lobotomized. I'm basically talking to JFK's sister. First, gather all data with immutable borrows. Okay. So, we're just gonna do this up here. This kind of makes sense, actually. Okay, so just get everything we need at the top. Okay. And then we can calculate that after. So get that before the mutable borrow. Okay. So let's paste that here. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Delete you. All right, that's it. Okay, so we should just like let all mutations happen like later. Doesn't even need to be muted. Okay, so it's just like in C# how you have to do all of these stuff at the top and then run everything at the bottom there. The local functions just I don't even understand that. I mean, this is I don't even know if this is a functional language or like what kind. It's just a fucking amalgamation of a bunch of weird paradigms. Kind of like it. That's very confusing, and I don't know how long it'll take for me to get used to that. Okay, so now that we got the control down there, it's been calculated. So like if I were to just, yoink this out and just paste this down here, it'll lose its mind. It didn't. Wait. Okay, so something tells me there's gonna be a raise condition on this. So let's just keep that there. Var drop, or let drop equal control times ground settings dot bind friction times delta as F32. Oh wow, that did break it. Okay, so let's maybe yoink those at the top. Oh, okay, I think I get it now. I actually think I get it now. I know I just said that, but whenever, let's say like here's control, right, and we have drop, let's say if I call drop down here, all of this stuff will automatically have the correct information, because just like how if you call a function later, I don't know how to explain it really right now, but it's something just clicked for me, and maybe I'm not being rusty enough, you know? I think that's the biggest issue. I'm just not rusty enough. I don't even know if like TikTok's getting any attention right now. Oh shit, it is. What's up? Adam's in here. That's dope. I don't think they're watching anymore, but what's cracking? I didn't see any of that. That's actually really annoying. Okay, so we got that in there. And then we need to do this. So this if statement should be safe to do down here. So if player velocity length is greater than 0, new speed player velocity length. Okay. Ah, it's immutable. Okay. Let me mutate that. Ah, lovely. Okay, and then we do this is gonna give me a fucking another headache. Oh god. Okay, I'm scared. Set velocity. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. V times equals. All right. The new V there. Okay. So I'm just going to double check where this is being called. It's in the physics update. Okay, so in here we're gonna do if self dot is on floor. Let's do self base on floor. only, then we're gonna run that bullshit ass function. And we're gonna feed it delta. I guarantee this is probably not gonna work, but we're gonna keep it going though. Keep trying. Handle ground physics and feed it delta. Damn it. Feed it delta. Cool. There's no red lines. That's wonderful. Okay. So we're just gonna double check this and see if we're gonna be moving around. If this works, this is where I'm gonna end the stream. But we're gonna all hang out here until we get to it. So we have the little ball in front of us. That should be moving around. Meaning because we're moving around. Okay. Didn't happen. Oh, because I'm not on the floor. Okay. Let's actually just get rid of this on floor check. Delete that bad boy. Paste it up there. We're just going to comment this up because we don't need it at the current moment. Alright. And I need to build it. There we go. Exit. Hop back up in here. And then we're gonna move around. Didn't work out. It's not working out. Why is that? This may be it. Okay, so we're gonna have to do. I know I'm already setting it up there. What am I doing? I'm gonna have to multiply it. Wait, can I do length? What's wish through? Yeah, that's still a vector 3. This is gonna have to happen for another time, everybody. I gotta get off. So we're gonna do this real quick. We're gonna do LG, add everything, and then we're gonna commit it. We're gonna do movement, ground movement. Basically has been translated, but it's broke as fuck. Okay, cool. Alt enter. can I be back in here? Alt enter. There we go. And then that. We're gonna push it so that way we have everything backed up. All right, everybody. I'm gonna get the fuck on out of here. You guys have a great night, and text your mom good night.